Hey dear, Ken here with Tags Canine. I got your text about Jax. When you're taking him out for a walk and you're in a highly distracted area, such as cars, traffic, his reactivity towards it, plus his redirection on you. And I want to kind of address that. And what you can do is, first of all, you're using the lifeline, the transitional, on him, right? And so any of that sort of behavior that you notice is him fighting. So that's still stage one. There's fight, flight, avoidance, and acceptance. So he's really between 1 and 2. He's trying to fight and get away from the tool because he wants to do things his way. Now we've only had the tool for a little bit introduced to him, so he's going to still push your boundaries. He's a young puppy. You gotta be firm. So what happens when he starts pulling and fighting? I want you to come to a dead stop, get right next to him, shoulder to shoulder, his shoulder here to your leg, and then just calmly, directly pull up with a little bit of tension until he starts feeling the pressure back here and across the nose. Then his butt's gonna hit the ground. As soon as it hits the ground, okay. Don't just start walking again because his mind hasn't registered submission yet. And that's really what we're asking him to do, is saying, hey, Jack, you gotta cut the noise out, my friend. You gotta calm down. You gotta get in a submissive position and understand I'm boss doggy, not you. So what's happening is he's still stressed out about the tool a little bit, and because it's still in the conditioning phase. It could, there is no definite time period, but one of the things you could do is every time he goes into the fight mode where he wants to pull this thing off and fight you with it, I want you to stop, gently pull up, and apply enough pressure that it's kind of like a banjo string, and let it hold there for a second. Breathe in, and then breathe out before you proceed. I need you to take a few seconds because it has to register in his brain that he's actually sitting. If you just get him to sit and you start walking again, he doesn't get it. He still thinks he's walking. So I hope that helps you a little bit. But also when he redirects, what I want you to do is I want you to, at that point in time, if he's gonna turn around and bite at you, I want you to pull up, step back like this, hold him up so that he cannot nip you. And then at that point in time, don't take the anger out on him, don't do anything, just reposition yourself, continue to hold the pressure until he submits. Once he sits down, he starts licking his lips, kind of relaxes a little bit, then you can proceed to go, okay? So I hope that helps. A lot of this while it doesn't sound like it's a good thing, it is progress, because with him fighting the tool and going through stages 1 and 2, that just means that it's starting to reach him. He's a young puppy, and so it's going to take a little while to get through him. But be calm, be assertive, but don't be hard on him. Just hold it up, pressure enough. It's like a little banjo string, and then once he sits, you take a second or two and then release. Breathe out, because he still has to understand to sit. His mind is still racing, he's still excited. So if you know those distractions are there, man, just go ahead and do that, all right? Let me know how that works out. I'm glad everything's working out good with the crate, and we'll see you guys shortly. Thanks, bye. Come on, Lefty.